Good morning, everyone. How are we doing today? Welcome to today's stream. Yes, mic is working, which is good because we didn't have it working last time when we kicked off. But Ashley, good evening. How are you doing, mate? And Lucifer, I hope you are well. Everyone else, hope you are good. And we're back with our hot gold, soul silver, shiny only hardcore Nuzlocke, and we are here in the rocket base. So we're continuing where we left off the other day. Cisco, how are you doing, my friend? I hope you are well. We've updated our little sprites at the bottom. I've got to give a big shout out to Brian, who actually did the art for these sprites. So it's nice to have these included on the overlay. I totally forgot about them until Brian actually reminded me last time out. So it's nice to have those included. Natalie, good morning. Professor Oak, how are you doing? Fowlin, morning. How are we all doing? And Arb, how are you today, my friend? Right, I think we need Nugget at the start because we've got to get rid of these electrodes. So we'll use a potion. I don't want to waste my max potion. Have we got a super potion? We'll just potion, just regular. Should be fine. These low cost items are the ones that we'll use to get these. It's probably all right at this stage, but it's all right. We'll just take that extra bit of precaution so we don't lose anything. So we'll switch with Nugget, and I think we got to take this side because our good buddy Lance is taking the other side. There we go. Alec, good morning. How are you doing? Congrats on the shiny Deoxys. Thank you so much, mate. Unfortunately, I missed the live stream, but it was still great to see it later on. Thank you so much for going back and watching it, and also thank you so much for the congrats as well, mate. It's amazing that we finally got it and it's done now, and then hopefully won't be too long. We'll get that giveaway all sorted, and hopefully can get you guys some shiny Deoxys. Red, good morning. Afroman, how are you doing? I hope you're both doing great. Michael, great to see you. Missed the last few streams. Congrats on the shiny DNA. Thank you, mate. Unbelievable still that we got it. Rich, how are you doing, mate? Good morning. Wadey, how are you this morning? Awesome result for your lads last night. Class performance. Hope you're well today. I am doing very well, as you can imagine, mate. Just yeah, the Toon Army did us proud last night. The lads were just amazing. So, you know, Rich, great win for the Mags last night. Off to Wembley. I know, tell me mommy ma. I won't be home for tea. We're going to Wembley. I can't believe it. It was I was so nervous before the match started as well, but I didn't need to be. Eddie had a master plan, and it worked to a T. So here we go. It's crazy when you think about it. We played Arsenal 3 times this season, and we're 5-0 on aggregate. Mad. But yeah, I mean, we were just a better team from start to finish. It was great. So yes, all good. Hopefully we can go one step further in the final and finally win a cup this year. I was looking at tickets this morning. I don't think there's much chance of me going. The cheapest one I could find were like £1,400. I was like, no way. All right, the lake should be back to normal. You're the best. Thanks, Lance. Let me thank you on behalf of all the Pokemon. Oh, yes, you should take this. I found it here, but I don't have any need for it. Obtained HM05. I think that's, is that Whirlpool or Water? Whirlpool. So we can go now and do the Ampharos stuff, because it's a little tricky with our levels, because we've got the gym leader here in Mahogany Town, but I don't think we do price just yet. I think we need to go do the Ampharos stuff, and then fight Chuck, I believe. That's what I think we do. Let's warp out of here. Can we warp? Does this take us? Yes, it does. Okay, that's good. Ashley, I'm doing good, mate. I'm looking forward to getting back into this today. I'm still like pumped that we got the Deoxys last week, and then we can come back in and we can continue this, which is really great. So I think we need to go back to Olivine City now. I know, Rich. Yeah, I don't know if that was just one of those like reseller sites, but it was the only one I could find tickets that you could buy this morning. I'm like, no, like I got a couple of people I know that have season tickets, so I will try to see, because I imagine they won't be going, but they'll be able to apply for tickets. So I think I will go that route to see if I can maybe get one that way, but it's not looking likely. So we'll see. I'll try my best to get one. Right, we're not doing this gym just yet. We need to get a Poké. Actually, what am I doing? We need to evolve a Graveler. I said once we were done in the rocket base, we would evolve our Graveler, didn't I? So I've got everything set up. We'll just jump over to this screen and we'll open this DS up as well. And we're all ready to go. So here we go. Oh, look at that. The screen's all wonky on that side. That makes me quite sad that I've done that. Okay, it doesn't matter. Yes, we'll enter the room. Let's do this. Oh, I need to fix that. That is bugging me. That is bugging me. I'm sorry, chat. I'm just gonna just do this a minute. What is going on? How have I done this? Why is it all okay? That is better. Okay, that's a little better. A little better. I don't know why it's so off. But yes, I'm happy to announce I can emulate Hot Gold. Nice, Ashley. Awesome. When are you starting the playthrough, my friend? Good, thank you. Almost the weekend. Rich, yes, mate. Only a couple of days to go, and we will be there. Why does it take so long to save on these games? It should be a quick trade, and then we'll get on with the playthrough. Got all the events and got my Kyogre and Groudon sent to me from my... Ah, nice, mate. Right, let's get this. Oh, don't run away. Talking to Osirus. Hello. Talking to myself. Right. Awaiting a response. We'd like to trade. Let's offer a trade. Will you accept the trade? Yes, I will. And then we can get ourselves a Golem. This will be a nice way to kick off the stream. So Nugget, we will trade you. And we'll trade you straight back. Lantern, we'll trade you. And then we can trade between each other. And then we're good to get on with this. I'm thinking as well, I don't know if I've got room to put Whirlpool on Gyarados, which is annoying. Because I need Dragon Dance. I need Dragon Dance on it. I need Ice Fang, Waterfall. Are definitely the three that I need. You've got room for Whirlpool, but then who do I put Surf on? Thinking Gyarados might be my Surf. I might have to just swap things around in the boxes to get around. Finish the story in 13 hours after not playing the original Gold for 25 years. That's not bad going, mate. That is not bad going. You're beating us by a mile. Nugget is evolving. Ah, shiny Golem. Here we go. And we'll trade straight back and then we'll be done. Perfect. Oh. Shiny Golem. I think little nuggets come all this way from the dark cave where we caught him. So this behemoth of a Golem now for this playthrough, which is awesome. Right. Trade back and then we're good to go. We'll trade the Lantern this game and then we'll trade Golem on this game. Good. We're good to go. Mr. Browser, how are you doing, mate? Golem, one of my faves. Use it in Scarlet and Violet. Mate, me too. I love Golem. It's always got a special place for me because I love Golem like in the original Gen 1 games. Remember the first tournament I went to and I had a Golem on my team. Rhydon's definitely the superior ground rock type in Gen 1 competitive player, but Golem's definitely my favorite. I do love Golem. It's so cool. It's such a cool Pokemon. I wish it got, you know, it has had regional forms. Great to see it get a Mega and ZA. I would love it. There we go. All done. Great stuff. Veda, good morning. How are you doing today? Hope you're well. Thanks for hopping in and joining as always. And James, good morning. I'm up off to the gym again. Congrats on the Golem. Thank you, mate. Good luck. Hope the session this morning goes great, my friend. I realized, James, I've not been getting half as much protein in my diet as I needed to for what I'm doing at the minute. So I've had to like up that, which kind of conflicts with my fasting schedule, which is not ideal, but I think the sacrifice is worth it. Okay, so let's go back over to our big screen and we're good to go. So we've got Golem now, which is amazing. So we can have a look at Golem in all of its glory. Let's have a look at you, Nugget. Looks so good. Looks so good. The quickest full odds shiny I think I will ever get. 128 encounters I think it was, which is madness. Rhydon is my fave. Golem is one of them. Yeah, I love both of them, you know, but yeah, Golem's definitely right. So Aroma, we need to get back to Olivine, which we've got a massive trek to go to, all the way down here I think. No, where's Olivine? Olivine, yeah. So we need to, and then we need to go across the Sandwood. So it's not too bad, I guess. It's not going to take us too long to get here. Okay, so we just need to go west on our journey. We've just got to be careful with our levels at the moment because actually, do we surf and then we could teach Gyarados surf now. I feel like I'm happy giving Gyarados surf. We'll just need something else with Whirlpool. It's the only thing that can learn it. A bite is useful. We'll get rid of Twister because Twister's not the most useful move at the moment. So that'll be fine. I watched the replay of yesterday's stream and noticed the little smiley in the summaries. Do your mons have cured Pokerus? They do. We've got Pokerus active in our boxes, so anything new that we get, like, we should transfer it over to Gyarados, but we got very lucky, Vader, with Pokerus from... we battled this trainer yet? I don't know if we have. Well, I think we did. Yeah, so we got lucky when we were hunting Heracross with the Pokerus, so that was a big bonus for us for sure. Oh, we can get some apricorns. Yeah, I'm struggling to get back into my diet nutrition goals after the holiday season. Yeah, it's so difficult, isn't it, mate? So difficult. You kind of get a taste for all the the bad food, and then you're like, gotta get out of this mindset. But once you do and you get back into the rhythm of it, it does get a lot easier. On that, as it warms up, will get easier. For now, I'm just focusing on consistency in the gym, and you can't go wrong with that. I think that's what I keep trying to keep in my mind. I'm like, despite not being able to do like the cardio stuff or anything like I would like to do, because I can't even really get steps in that I would want to at the moment. I'm just like, just be consistent with the resistance training and it'll work out all right. Did you ever get Palkia in 2010? I did, Ashley. Yeah, I got most. Ooh, it's Entei. This is not good. We needed to run away. We don't want to get I almost had a reaction like a shiny there. It's such a surprise. Encountering it on the water as well. I need to run away from it because I don't want to lose a Pokemon. I feel like I need to switch in something like Gyarados here just to get an Intimidate onto it. It's not in a focus, so we should be all right. And then I can just run away because I don't want... The worst thing about it is if it attacks us, yeah, it flees. So that's good. Yeah, that's fine. I don't mind it fleeing from us. The Raikou as well encounter would not be ideal, especially when we're such a low level. Right, okay, we're across. We're across. It's all good. It's all good. Yeah, actually, getting back to your point, I got most of the event stuff in my Pearl from 2010, so I was pretty lucky at the time that I was able to get to like GameStop and things like that, and well, pick up most of those event Pokemon, which is really nice. So like my Arceus that I have in Scarlet and Violet, that's I think that's the 2010 or 2013 event. I'm not too sure which one it is, but it's one of them. So I have the majority of them from around that sort of time. It is an enter here that I've seen hundreds of times. So James, I was wondering about this because I could have easily done a little bit of research myself, but my understanding of it is that the shinies get determined when you encounter them in the tower, right? Or is it every time you encounter them in the wild from here? Because I feel like they're set now, right? Where my Romas, I've not encountered Raikou, but if that's shiny, then that will always be shiny when I encounter it. Or is that not the case? I don't know how they've done it in these games. I'm hoping yours turn up shiny soon, my friend. Mighty, good morning. This always turns red when people on the server say that they like my art. Your art is always good, mate. Always good. But don't get... it's a good thing. It's a good thing. Usually think it is not even that good. Nah, you need to have a bit more confidence in yourself. You're very talented, mate. I'm going to use Palkia in 2010 team, but I wish Australia could have competed back then. Oh, I know, mate. That format that year was so good as well. Palkia was great that year, to be honest. Such a strong Pokemon. I had Palkia in my my nationals team for UK Nats that year. Going this way or this way? But it was weird, like the restricted GS Cup back then is you could have like a team of 6 and you could have basically up to 4 restricted Pokemon in your team if you wanted, but you could only bring 2 at a time, you know? So it was wild. So I think I had Kyogre, Dialga, Palkia. Well, I had 3 restricteds on my team because I had a Metagross as well. And then Infernip and a Abomasnow. It's a good team. Enjoyed using it. But 3rd place, I was so close to getting that guaranteed paid Worlds invite, but never mind. Couldn't get through the semi-finals to the final. Because it was only top 2 back then got the paid trip. 2010. Brutal format though. Right, I think we need, yeah, down here, and then we're there pretty much, aren't we? Yes, Olivine City, and then can't do the gym yet, I don't think. So I saved at the top of the steps before stepping down and seeing a cutscene of the beast hopping away, and then I escape rope bike up down Route 37. Okay, so it's determined when they like spawn away from the area. That makes sense. Main reason why I did not draw for a while was because of my studies. That's necessary, but man, I know, mate. That's the problem, isn't it? It's like just getting the time to do it. But anytime you can just put like a few hours in with that sort of thing, it really does help out a bunch, doesn't it? Olio, how are you doing this morning? I hope you're well, mate. Illy, what's the link to your other channel? Would you like to subscribe to it? I haven't put another video up yet. I need to get more content out on it. If you search Osirus VGC, then you should find it if you're having a trouble though, because I don't think it'll get ranked just yet. Although I've had a few people, a few caster friends reach out and say it was a recommended on their page, so they found out about it that way, and I'm like, huh. Keep it hush hush at the minute till it's established. I'm getting really smashed at Reg G. I do miss Reg H a little. I know Reg H is such a good format. Reg G, what are you playing at the minute, Mr. Browser? What's your restricted? What's your team comp that you're playing? It's a hard format. It really is. I feel like once you kind of find that team that you feel super comfortable with, then you'll have a much easier time, you know. But don't give up. I think that's the big thing. Like, just keep chipping away at it. Keep trying different teams until you kind of find one that you really vibe with. Don't have much time to draw at the moment too. I have 2 turn papers ahead of me. Oh, hopefully not long till they're done. I always find that as well when I'm like, it's always the first thing that like I don't have time for, is like doing art and stuff like that. And I love drawing on my iPad, but it's always the first thing. And I haven't drawn for the longest time. Yeah, once you release them, the shiny is set for Entei and Raikou, so I have to save before releasing them and reset if they aren't. It's a rather long reset hunt. You need a very specific setup. Yeah, I can imagine, mate. The grind is actually insane for that. It will be so good though when they do finally pop up shiny. I guess as well then you have to kind of, because only one of them is likely to be shiny, right? Like when you're doing that, like the chances of getting both of them shiny from that one encounter, I guess there's ways to probably RNG it, but if you're doing it like, you know, the authentic way, like you're doing, it makes it so much more tricky. And you'd have to hit so much luck to get both of them shiny at once. Which one, if you could choose one, would you like as the shiny? Lee G man, how are you doing? Are you happy with the win last night? Going to go to the final, mate. I was talking about it just a moment ago. I would love to go to the final, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to. I will try my best to get tickets, but who knows if I'll be able to get some. But yeah, I mean, the result was just amazing, so just incredible. Ashley, you do know your history. Wesley Morioka got his US national title, yeah, with Rayquaza. It was a very interesting team. Yeah. Wesley, brother of Steven, who is, I think, plays a lot more regularly now than Wesley. Wasn't that popular in the format? It wasn't at all. Oh, come on, Pidgey. We cannot leave you in against the birds, Heracross, with that 4 times weakness. But yeah. Young Lee, how are you doing, mate? I hope you're well. I don't want to talk about last night. Arsenal got slaughtered. I'm so upset still. Mate, don't be upset. You got the rest of the season. Hopefully, you know, you're a good team. You do just lack, I don't know, like, I can't say you lack a strike. Like, you had opportunities in the game, and it's frustrating for you guys. I just can't say anything other than, like, how well we played. I don't want to take away from that. And I don't want to rub it in too much, because I know the feeling it's awful. Because, like, we got knocked out in the quarters last year by Chelsea just through errors on our end. But I don't know, mate. It's just, I'm happy, obviously, and I won't rub it in too much. Just hopefully you have a little bit more success with the league, with the Champions League the rest of the season, and you kind of hit a little bit more form, you know. So, but yeah, we were just incredible last night. I can't believe how composed we were, really, and just the game plan. It was just an Eddie Howe masterclass. The high press with the centre backs was just insane. I just did not see that happening at all. So yeah, it was a very special night, and I hope we can just go one step further and just win now when we go to Wembley, but we'll see. And Nick, how do you get multiple shiny starters? So I've got 2 copies, obviously, Hot Gold, Soul Silver, and 2 capture cards. So we hunted originally on both. We got the Chikorita. We've done a bunch of resets at the same time on our Soul Silver, so we continued, and then we got the Cyndaquil. Rather than continuing though to hit a duplicate shiny, in the hope of getting toted out. We just started the playthrough from there, so that's how we got both of them. Heard you shave your head, Lee. How long has your hair before you chopped it? So my hair, which we've donated, was 8 inches, which was, I think, a good length, because they say a minimum of 7, but 8 gives me a little bit more hope that, you know, it'll be put to good use. But it's gone now. I got no hair. I actually kind of like it. I'm not gonna lie, it's so much easier to manage, which is great. So yeah, but it was for a good cause, so yeah. And anyone that's in chat that supported and donated to the charity, thank you so much. I cannot thank you enough, and you're doing a really great thing to help a very good cause. Mighty also, by the way, got a shiny shaman in brilliant diamond, and it did not take me that long. Somehow on Discord told me when I shared the image, finally shiny shaman. That's amazing, mate. Congrats on the shiny shaman. What a great shiny to get. What an absolute banger. Yes, odds are that I'll just find one shiny this time around, and I'll have to do it again to get the other. Current playthrough, I prefer Raikou since I already had the shiny Quilava. That would make sense, mate. Well, I hope you do land on that one. That would be amazing. It's a banger shiny, mate. I will be keeping my fingers, toes, legs, everything crossed for you, and I hope it shines soon. Also found your set versus Alex Gomez. It's weird. I was watching that the other day, watching it back, just reminiscing. There's so many turns there. I could have just played a little bit better. But I mean, yeah. I think it was the second time. I don't think the first stream game is there. I don't think there's a record of it. So that was the second time I was on stream that day, which is mad, really, when you think about it. Like that early on in the tournament. But yeah, I love that team. And that Rayquaza, Solfest Rayquaza team, I can't remember the trainer's name. They're a Spanish player, but they took the team and they got second at Italy Nationals with it. So it was a very good team. It was probably one of the better ones I've built over the years. It was so solid, but I just couldn't do it. Just my play let me down that weekend, especially day 2. So I couldn't go on any further than I would have liked to. But Alex ended up winning the tournament, so I guess there's that consolation to take away from it. Relatable. My hair has gotten so long, I can't have it trimmed soon. Wish I could donate. Fortunately, I can't afford to. You don't need to. Literally, it costs nothing to donate it, Vader. You can just have it cut off. So you have to bunch it, and then you cut it off. And then you can, if you contact one of the charities on their websites, they'll send you a pack. They'll send you all the stuff that you need to send it back. And you just send it back. You don't need to, it doesn't cost you one single thing to do. My whole thing was that because it costs the charity £700 to make each and every wig, I was like, okay, well, I want to donate my hair, and I'm hoping at the same time by doing it, I can raise enough to have a wig made. I think I'm gonna have to answer the door. I think the postie's coming. I will be right back. Doorbell. I'll be right back, chat. I'll be 2 seconds. Goodies, fossils. Here we go. Sorry. Right. Pop that down there. Right, where were we? I swear I was in the train of thought of something. Yeah, so Vader, you can, yeah, just with the donation, yeah, it costs nothing. So you can do it if that's what you like. Obviously, it's a personal choice, but if you did and it was long enough and you want to get it chopped off. The feeling after getting it chopped off though was pretty nice, not gonna lie. Label my head. And Young Lee, Isaac and Golden were amazing. Atmosphere was electric whole game. I know, mate. Like, I loved hearing it on the over the Sky broadcast. It was just like incredible just hearing the noise in St. James's. Just amazing. The fans that were there just did an incredible job just to make it so difficult for the Arsenal players to really feel like they had a chance, I think, you know. But we'll see how we get on in the final. It'll be interesting to see who goes through, Tottenham or Liverpool. And to be honest, I think if we're playing like we did against, if we play like we did against Arsenal, I don't think it matters who we have in the final. I think we'll win. I honestly, if like Arsenal are like genuinely like probably the second best team in the league, in the country, and one of the best in Europe. So I think, yeah, if we can just play like that, we've and it's not like it was a one-off either. We did it over 2 legs. I feel like we managed the game over 2 legs. So yeah, I think we can beat Liverpool. I think we can beat Tottenham. We'll just have to see what happens on the day. Obviously, it's going to be a really hard game, whatever, in the final, but it's a one-off. It's going to be poetic though, because Ange, if Tottenham get through, and Ange is like, yeah, I always win a trophy in my second year, and it's like, I don't want that to be a thing. If Tottenham get to the final, I cannot have that being a thing. I feel like, no. Have you done the BDSP home decks yet? Only need Milotic, but the Berry Farming and the Puffin minigame is ass. Jay, why don't you trade the Milotic into Scarlet and Violet and then evolve it there and then trade it back to home? That'd be one way to make it a bit easier. But yes, I think tomorrow's stream, we'll probably finish those off and get both the Enamors and the Manaphy. So that'll be a fun one to kind of wrap the week up with. Corey, how are you doing this morning? I hope you are well. Glad to join this stream. Great to have you here as always. Be able to stay for about an hour, so that's awesome. How are you doing though? I hope you're doing well. And James, thanks Lee. Get a shiny Entei. I'll just use it in Soul Silver when the badge quest gets going. But both shinies at the same time, I'd pass out. I think me too, mate. Could you imagine? I feel like you deserve it though. That would be wild if you do. Please keep me, as I always say, up to date with how it's gone. Actually, could I get your advice on Palkia spread, please? Sarah's just found a Oz VGC forum from 2016, but the EV spreads are kind of suboptimal. I mean, it depends what you kind of want to do with the Palkia. I think a lot of the time back in the day in that format, if I remember right, Palkia was always generally choice specs. So you're probably wanting to go something like very straightforward. Like, what are you wanting to survive? Palkia's got a really nice thing where it can outspeed a lot of the format. So, you know, you don't really need to go too fancy where you could just go timid 252 252 just to maximize the power. But it's like, is there any big attacks that you think you want to be able to take? You're not going to be able to take any Dracos or things like that. You don't really worry about what Kyogre's doing to you. Groudon again doesn't really bother you too much. So I don't know, mate. I don't really feel it's like, I think when you're EVing a Pokemon as well, you've always got to, like, before you start the EV process, if you want to get an intricate EV spread, you've got to ask yourself the questions like, what do you want this Pokemon to do? What is its role in your team? And like, I think by asking those questions, and the answers will give you a good idea of like what speed you want to hit, what attacks you may want to take, but more importantly, I think it's about what knockouts you want to be getting. You know, you want to make sure that you might need to go modest with it, modest max speed. You may not need the speed. It really depends on so many different things, you know. So let me know in the chat and we'll talk through it if I can with you. Tob, how are we doing? Good evening, mate. I hope you're well and having a great day yourself, my friend. Thanks so much for joining the stream. Arsenal, always the bridesmaid, never the bride. Well, Jay, this is the thing, right? I would have always said that about Newcastle. In my lifetime, I have seen us get to 3 finals 2 FA Cup finals, and then the Carabao Cup final against Man United a couple of years ago. And I would always say we are the bridesmaid, never the bride of Arsenal, who've definitely more recently won way more things than what we've ever won, you know. Okay, Chonkarita is level cap right now, which is we have to be very careful with. So we will do this, and then we will swap it out for something else. The only problem is going through this area is Ampharos is pretty close to level cap as well, but I think it goes up to 34 after this, so we're not too much danger. Maybe we bring in the Hera just to get us through these little treacherous waters. Shouldn't take us too long. I mean, we could put a repel on, but might not be a bad idea. Oh, I still love this shiny Heracross so much. It's so great. Okay, let's see if we've got a repel we can just stick on. We've got a super repel as well. Okay, let's try that. We'll try and avoid as many trainers as we can, because I don't actually, we do need to get Heracross leveled up a little bit, because I think it'll probably be one of our better options against Chuck, to be honest. Do well, thanks. Looking forward to Pokemon Day in exactly 3 weeks. I know, so exciting. Cannot wait for it. It's going to be like amazing. You see, they announced that there's going to be like a little special anime coming out, which is featuring Dragonite. I think that got announced this morning, which is going to be fun, a little bit of a celebration. I think that'll be around Pokemon Day time. Also just noticed that the art at the bottom of the screen, who was it drawn by? Someone in the community. It was drawn by Brian. So Brian drew it for us a while ago, which is amazing. So he actually reminded me on Tuesday stream to put it in. I was like, oh my god, yeah, we've got the absolute. Oh, the only thing that I would say is it does not do the art justice with how small they are, but each individual one is amazing. I think I'm gonna have to use it. You know, when we finish this and we do the thumbnail for the art, I will 100% use. I need the levels. Come back here. I'll definitely use that artwork if Brian doesn't mind, of course. But it was very kind of amazing artwork as well. So I was thinking a Life Orb, but with Earth Power, Dragon Pulse, Flamethrower to pretty much shut down Dialga. Can two-shot it from Earth Power. You've got to be careful against Dialga though, because the problem is in that like trade-off. The Dialga takes neutral damage. Obviously, it's taking super effective damage from an Earth Power, but you're probably not going to, like you say, pick up the knockout against it. And if it launches a Draco Meteor or Dragon Pulse against you, it's probably going to be enough to pick up the knockout against you. So you like, do you go with something like, is it Habanberry that would weaken dragon type attacks? That could be an option. If your main focus is like to have that like one-on-one against Dialga, but I feel like there's other options that you could maybe use to like double up with Palkia in that situation with like an Earth Power and something else that you could maybe use to get rid of Dialga a little bit easier. Like, what are your support Pokemon in your team? That's the question. I think we're here now, aren't we? Yes, we are. Ta-da! Right, let's heal up at the Pokemon Center. Are the starters fully evolved yet? No, they're not, mate. But Brian only did the artwork for like the fully evolved versions of the team, so it's like, it's all right. Jay, to be fair, as a Liverpool fan, being born in '91. 2020 was the first title I've seen us win, as well as 2 Champions League and the Champions League titles that you've won, and a few domestics, but it's not really outstanding itself, is it? I mean, it's weird, isn't it? When you think about it, like, you would think in my head, I feel like Liverpool should have won more, right, than they have. When you're talking about it like that, yeah, it's weird. Didn't you win the cup last year though, with the kids out? I'm sure you did. So you've won it. This is the thing, and I'm gonna be like, all right, let's not be greedy now. let another team have a shot. You don't need the cup this year anyway either, because if you get to the final, you're gonna be like, you're gonna win the league. So I'm like, you don't need to win everything. The treble doesn't mean anything. This is what I'm gonna keep telling myself. Did we get the Deoxys? WJC, we did, my friend. We got it on Friday last week, finally. 17,000, over 17. It was a lot of resets. It was a lot, but we finally got it, and it was in leaf green as well, which was really nice. But yeah, the VOD's up there. I will be putting a video together of the entire hunt at some point. And I'll do a short as well of the actual reaction. The actual reaction I find hilarious. But yeah, it's about Brian's art, hence the starter question. They look great they look amazing, don't they? They're so nice. Like, it was so kind of Brian to take the time to do that. So the least I can do is share the artwork and take full advantage of it. It's amazing. But yeah, very, very talented. Even the coloring on them is absolutely incredible. I mean, probably my favorite. Let's just have a look. The Gyarados is just amazing. Like, look at the detail there. It's just absolutely amazing. Like, we can take a proper look at like the artwork. It's so clean. It looks great. And then the Ampharos, I love it. I think the Typhlosion as well. I love the Ampharos though. It's so good. Like mid-battle, dodging an attack. And you got the Typhlosion here. They're all just absolutely sick. The Golem's amazing as well. But yeah, Brian did an absolutely incredible job. I mean, that on its own is just so cool. So yeah, big shout out to Brian. Thank you once again, even though I don't think Brian's here with us today, but hopefully catches this back and knows the appreciation we've got for them. I mean, I'm always like so surprised. Never surprised isn't the right word, but just like blown away by the talent in the community of like artists that are in the community. It's just incredible. You know, there's so many talented people. I don't mind taking these trainers on, to be fair, because do we have to go back and then reset the position of that other trainer on the other side so we can get to the switch? Maybe. Probably better off healing up good old Hera as well before we do anything. There we go. Also put on Discord an old drawing that is based on fan fiction that one of my classmates was writing at the time. It's an unusual shape, but I just thought it was funny, so I drew it. Mate, I'll have to check that out. I was thinking that maybe Habenberry, I have Top Olga, Groudon, Lugia, Mewtwo as support. So what are the rules that you're using? Because 2010 rules, you could only like, what are your supports? So you've got Top Olga, because you can only bring 2 restricteds to a battle if it's the same rule set. Ashley, I don't know, because there's obviously different rule sets that could apply. Such a waste of a max potion, but it's all right. We just need that health. Let's get you. Nick finally got my wife to try Pokemon. She chose Sprigatito as her first start. I got some very good style. That's the one I went with, mate. How's she finding it? She enjoying it? I love it when like people get into the franchise for the first time, just to kind of like gauge that like interaction and then start to kind of see if they really vibe with it as well. It's so good to watch that journey kind of evolve. Yeah, like I say, we have won in my lifetime for me is amazing, but for all the fans and people who lived through the Liverpool dominance in the past, it seems an overwhelming. Yeah, it's hard to kind of get your head around that, isn't it? Like, I guess I can't relate to it as a Newcastle fan, because I guess the most successful periods, like Keegan, I was very young at the time, so like really didn't really appreciate it as much. So it was more Bobby Robson era where I was like, yeah, we're good, but we never won anything. I mean, we got to finals and stuff, like I say, but it was never... we never won anything, and it's just, yeah, I've always wanted to see us win something. And you know, there'll be a lot of like the bigger clubs, they'll say it's just the cup doesn't really mean anything because, you know, no one really takes it seriously. But then you look at like last night, and Arsenal's team that they put out was like a full strength team. You know, would be a lineup you would expect in like the Champions League, you know. So I do think teams take it seriously. But okay, here we go against Chuck. We just go into it now. What level are we at? We got the primate. What's Chuck's? 29 and 31. And we are 28. Should probably level cap stuff, to be fair. I just don't want to go over the level cap too much. What does the primate have though? That's the question. Sam, how are you doing? Oh, you're well. David, good to see you, mate. Just started playing PLA, and my girlfriend said she wants to play after watching me. PLA is such a sick game. I agree, mate. I'm wondering whether we just level up Heracross a couple more levels just to be safe. This playthrough, did you battle? No, we haven't. Not yet. No, we have not battled. Can never pronounce their name either. I mean, we could battle them now. Is that a bad idea? I feel like we just go after some trainers here, maybe, and just get Heracross leveled up a little bit. I want to be safer rather than be sorry going into this. Just don't know what the primate's moveset is. That's the thing I need to find out. So give me a better idea of what we can do against. Let's have a look. See if I can find out. Check. Match details. That's what we want. No, that's not going to give me the details of the Pokemon. We got trainers up here. Maybe. I think the only one that would give me all the details might be... No, it doesn't. Does it? Ah, there we go. Chuck. Bulbapedia. But it's got a list of the Pokemon that you get after you rebattle, which is not ideal. I just want the base. The base. It doesn't give me the list of them, so I don't know. Okay, let's go this way. Riley, good morning, mate. I completely missed that last stream because of work. How's things? It's great to see you, mate. Things are good, mate. We're getting through this playthrough, which is nice. To jump into it is a little change. Can I ask, how is the goose hunt going? Have you made any progress there? You seen? There we go, David. Thank you. What would I do without you guys? What would I do without you? Eddie Howe deserves a trophy for what he's doing. As an English manager, he needs to be recognized. I agree with you 100%. You know, there's this whole question mark, is he an elite manager? And I think he's on his way to being. He is very good. Obviously has some hiccups here and there, but he's still learning, you know, that's the thing. But I love Eddie Howe. I'd be happy if he stays at Newcastle for the next 10, 15 years, you know. But I don't know. Football doesn't seem like it's kind of like that anymore. So I just hope for him, yeah, he wins. And you think like we haven't signed anyone in the last 3 transfer windows. It's crazy to think what he's doing with the team. So let's hope it continues. I got her addicted to Pogo a few months ago. Now she's plays that more than me. Mate, you were good. Some people would say it would be a bad influence, but you are a good influence. She has laughed at me for watching VGC like her dad used to watch NASCAR. There's nothing better than like I will periodically always go back to like past seasons and watch games and stuff like that, just an old formats. I do love watching VG. There's some incredible matches that we've had over the years. I believe Pyramid has Rock Slide. Have you checked Cerebi? Yeah, I've got it on Cerebi here, and it doesn't have the details. It doesn't have the breakdown of like the moveset for the Pokemon. It's just got the Pokemon, which is, unless the details are further down, which I don't think they are. No, so it's just got just the details. Bulbapedia doesn't have them either, so I'm a bit stuck. Let's go battle. I think it's the top of the island, isn't it? Oh yeah, there's a Suicune. There we go. Okay, let's do this. This will give us some better EXP. Goose is still elusive. Just hit 87,000 encounters total. I feel like if you get to 100,000, there should be an automatic trophy sent to you for just the persistence of of doing this hunt. I really hope, mate. I'm praying that it ends soon. Drowsy. Right, this will be valuable EXP for us for sure. This should one-shot. Yeah, okay, that's good. I'm struggling to finish my Paldea decks. Can't seem to find someone to touch trade for a Slowking. Been trying for the last 2 days. If there's anyone in chat with Scarlet and Violet to hand that has a Slowking that can help young Lee, do jump on, help them out. They just need to finish that Paldea decks. And Redbeard, did you already get the badge from Price when you got Gyarados? No, I haven't, because the level cap for Price is slightly different. I think Price is 30. What is the price? The price would be next. No. Yeah, price is 34, and then Jasmine's 35. It's really, really weird how they do it. So you almost have a level cap drop for badges 6 and 7. So it's 35 and then it goes to 34. So you got to be really careful with how we approach those gyms. The level cap right now is 31, so we can't go above that. Sonic Boom. Saturday morning, Pokemaxing equals playing on Switch, watching on Twitch, doing Pogo on my phone. Love it, mate. The multitasking. It's like me when I'm like soft resetting shiny hunting, and I've got TCG Pocket in one hand. Got a live stream on the TV. It's like, yeah. Apparently there's a shortage of TCG cards in stores. As for an individual pack on 3 game stores, and all I got told that they had big boxes that cost you a kidney and a half. Yeah, the price of TCG product at the minute is just going crazy, isn't it? See you around. See you around, sir. Suicune hopping around is so funny. I love it. It's great, isn't it? The sprites, the overworld sprites in this game are just so cool. I do love them. As young, I was a Pokemon trainer too. I tried to reach the tower and dive into the ocean. I put a lot of effort into many things. Well, take it easy now. Listen to the waves and the winds on the beach. Oh, I thought you might give us something, but no. No deaths yet, Riley, which is good. So we are about to go and take on Chuck. And hopefully that record stays as it is. That lists his moves. Hope it's okay to post the link. Where is the link, James? Let me see. Is it on the actual? I think it's not allowed you to post it. It hasn't popped up. No. Which site is it from, James? Thank you so much for taking the time to do that as well. Pokemaxing. I love it. I love the term. Grace, you happy, Lee? What do you think, Grace? How are you doing this morning? I hope you're well. Having a great Thursday. It's fantastic to be here this morning, of course. So the how things went last night. Did you watch the game? Oh, don't say I got to do the switch again. Leave the gym for 2 seconds and the switch gets flipped. I can't go this way, so I can go the other way. Okay. Chuck's just addicted to that waterfall on his head. He's like, yeah. Primeape has Rock Slide, Double Team, Leer, and Focus Punch. Poliwrath has Surf, Hypnosis, Focus Punch, and Body Slam. Okay. I mean, Gyarados will be able to deal with the Poliwrath. I think Heracross will deal with the Primeape. So we'll go in. Hopefully. I mean, we've got a pretty strong team, so we should be okay. Ampharos is also a good option against the Poliwrath. Poliwrath is Surf, Hypnosis, Focus Punch, and Body Slam. Okay, so Hypnosis could be a bit of an issue, but I think we'll be alright. Hopefully we'll be alright. We'll see how we can deal with this Primeape, because that's going to be tricky. But with Aerial Ace, we should be good. See if we can two-shot it, then that's... Oh, I mean, yeah, that's fine. That's super fine. Super fine. Yeah, and then we'll just drop in Gyarados. There's a safe switch. Drop an Intimidate on the Poliwrath. Hopefully eat up a not very effective attack along the way, and then we could maybe even switch in to Ampharos and go from there. And then also be badge number 5, and then we need to go back. I know, yeah, I need to put the animations on. I think I did it when we were okay. You're gonna go down that route. Gonna go down that route, are we? Just wake up. Yeah, I need to put animations back on, really. The only advantage of us getting paralyzed here is that it's going to save us getting put to sleep. Gyarados is a beast. No, not yet. Yes, yet, Chuck. One more. Unless you paralyze us. Oh, chat. Chat, that is not what we want to be seeing right now. Let's switch out. Let's not take any risks. That crit is like, I am living too close on the edge. 1 HP. Oh man. And a hyper potion. I do not like that one little bit. Let's go Thundershock. This is just not ideal. Chonkarita, come on, let's get you in. Do I have a favorite gym leader in the Johto region? I think Morty's probably my favorite, I would say. Grace, come on, Chuck, you got this. Right, let's get a Reflect up. Get a Synthesis. Oh, that's not ideal. The Focus Punch, we need to be hitting it, not allowing it to get a Focus Punch off, but it's not doing too much, so that's fine. Magical Leaf, we should be, yeah, lost your focus. That was too close. That was way too close. Way too close. How much did you bum a clench when that HP was tumbling? I mean, it definitely more than I ever have, I think, during this playthrough. So that was too close. Too close. Alec, what about you? What's your favorite gym leader from the Johto region? We've finally done it. We've finally done it. Our level cap goes up a little bit to 34 now, I think. So is it 34 it goes to? 35 it goes to, but we're going to say 34 because it feels weird going to 35 and then going to, and then going back down to 34. It makes no sense. We can't really prepare like that. screaming at the screen. Flashbacks of losing Nidoqueen. Don't, James. No. I don't think I could handle losing any of these. Like, if we lost any of them, the Gyarados losing that wouldn't be out of all of them, because it's been like an easy one to get, right? But it just puts us back a bit. Right, let's put okay, does this lady give us fly? Same with city badge. Then you should take this HM. Yeah, okay. I don't know if we've got anything with fly though. I can learn fly. Let's have a look. I really don't think we've got anything with fly, so we'll have to use some fodder, I think, once again. But it will make it a lot quicker for us to get around. Let's see what we've got in our boxes as well. Nope. Luke, how are you doing this morning, mate? I hope you're well. Thanks for hopping in, joining the stream. I have to sub something out at the minute. Happy birthday, Mewtwo's birthday today. I did not realize. See, they should have dropped that 7-star Mewtwo raid. Move Pokemon. See if we've got anything. Nothing with fly, which is not ideal. So we're going to have to get something with fly. Okay. That's fine. We can pick up a couple of repels and then get back on track. A little bit better. Go give the Ampharos the medicine. Ken, how are you doing, mate? I hope you're well. Remember that a YouTuber on Twitter always insisted that Safa would beat Sonic 3 in theaters when Sonic made more money. The same YouTuber was enraged and started spamming spoilers of Sonic 3. Not what we like. Not what we like to see, mate. Haven't seen Sonic 3 yet. I've heard lots of good things about it though. Can we buy repels from this chap? No. There's no repel purchasing on this island. No one likes repelling. Probably Whitney, as she always presents a nice challenge for a Nuzlocke. Yeah, that's always true. It's always the one that you're like, you got to make sure that you 100% have answers for. Photographer. Right, well, I don't want to go into, I don't think we need to go into the cave just yet. Where the lads, Lee, get your ticket ready as Newcastle are heading to Wembley. Andy, mate, it was amazing last night. Just incredible. Such a professional performance from the team just to get the job done against such a tough opposition. But yeah, mate, absolutely buzzing. The lads did so well. Just still buzzing. There's not anything I can really say that would make it, yeah, just sink in, you know. So I gotta pray that this is gonna be the year that we win the cup. Going on this weekend. Riley, what about yourself, mate? It's Tasha's birthday this weekend, so we'll be doing birthday activities. I think we got like family stuff on Sunday, and then we'll probably go out on Saturday, go for a meal, maybe do something through the day. Camille, is this randomized? Sorry, just joined the stream. No, this is not randomized. This is as the game as you would play it normally, if that makes sense. So if you got the card, we're playing on 3DS. How are you doing? Just finished a shiny hunt and giveaway stream to celebrate getting 100 subs. Congrats, mate. Got lucky and got a shiny Great Tusk and Magnemite. That is amazing, my friend. And huge congrats on the 100 subs on the road. And keep going, mate. Consistency is key. Consistency is the key to doing it. But no, mate, that's amazing. Really, really happy for you. Right, so we are here. Yeah, we need to go to the Lighthouse. That's the first spot. Oh, the Pokemon art looks amazing. I know. Well, kindly enough, it was Brian in the community that actually did them for us. So it's great to be able to kind of feature them on the overlay. They look incredible though. So hopefully Brian drops in at some point today. Right, Jasmine, here you go. Will that medicine cure Amphi? I think so. Secret potion. Please don't be offended. Amphi will not take anything from anyone but me. That's fine. Amphi, how are you feeling? Amphi is feeling better. There we go. We fixed Ampharos. Amazing. It's about to mega evolve. I lie. There we go. All done. So relieved. This is just so wonderful. Thank you so very, very much. I'll return to my gym. Actually, if we do Jasmine now, the level cap's 34, and then we do price, then the level cap would be 35. So we could just do those back to front. Brian's a legend. Animation reminder. Brian is a legend. Animation reminder. You even say it and I'm like, yep. Battle anime. Is it battle scenes? Would it be battle scene? It would have to be battle scenes, wouldn't it? Yeah. It's the only one. Confirm. There we go. Let's get the elevator down. Made it to 3,000 resets on Darkrai and 1,475 on Red Jalecki last night. Hopefully one decides to be under odds. Oh mate, I really hope so. Darkrai is due soon then. I hope both of them shine very soon for you, mate. Keep us up to date with how they are going, but good luck with the remaining resets until they pop up shiny. Elevator, where you from? Swear it's this game's influence. They call it the elevator, don't they? They call it an elevator. That's what I'm gonna say. Okay, so Olivine, yeah, 35 is the cap here. Magnemite, Steelix. Okay. Baboba, sorry to have kept you waiting. We finally opened the Safari Zone. Okay, well we're not worried about that yet, but that's great. That is wonderful news for when we want to go Safari Zone hunting. If we take on Jasmine now, level 30, we've got, I mean, we're pretty well equipped, I think, with stuff. We do need to get a flying type though, so we're gonna have to catch a flying type Pokemon. Let's heal it there, and then let's go take on Jasmine, and then we can price. Oh no, Jasmine's okay. So Jasmine's level cap's 35. Maybe we take on Price, get our levels up that way, and then yeah, that might be the best way to do it. And then come back and take on Jasmine, and then go from there. So that's the real order. It says here the real order should be Jasmine and then Price, but Price is the one that we should do first. So we need a flying type Pokemon. Does just teach fly too. They'll be doing Archen revives for a few hours. I'm at 420 revives so far, and why? Mate, good luck with that. Hunting in Pokemon Y. I haven't done any hunting in those games for such a long time. There's got to be a flying type in this grass. There has to be. I know, Riley, that's that's the worst thing. Like, if we lose Gyarados there, like, we lose a really, really key part of our team. And we would have been back on the hunt now for a replacement, basically. So we get very lucky with that 1 HP. Meowth, the best flying type. Meowth with wings. There might just be Meowth in this area as well. I should really look where we can find. Let's have a look. What areas we can find. Let's look on Poker Earth for Olivine City. We'll do another encounter here. So we've got any flying type around here. Eradicate. What route are we on? I guess that's going to be the key. Pokegear. You're on Route 39. Can we find a flying type around here? Yeah, so there's Noctowl. Noctowl. Is that only at night though, I'd imagine? Oh no, Pidgeotto. Okay, so Pidgeotto is an encounter here. So we can get ourselves a Pidgeotto. We could headbutt trees for Hoothoot. That's a good shout, James, actually. Yeah. The Hoothoot encounter might not be a bad idea. Have you got a good special fire move for Typhlosion? Steelix physical defense is huge. Yeah, we'd need something like Fire Blast. I mean, we could go back to Goldenrod and get Fire Blast. We don't have anything by then. Let's find a tree. We got any trees around here? Going to be going on to a new route soon. Let's see if we can headbutt this tree. Yes. Let's get a Hoothoot. No, nothing. Not getting anything out of these trees. Quilava following you there looks amazing. I might have to do the same with my Soul Silver card. It looks so good. Like there's something about the overworld sprites in this game. They're just done so well. Am I doing something wrong? Are these trees like just not producing Pokemon? Or am I just being... Kaylee, how are you doing? Great to see you. I hope you're well. Come on, Pidgeotto, just allow us to get this flying type. Magnemite. So Soggy, just a Flymon, because we've got nothing on our team that can learn Fly. So, I mean, there's the question, right? If we were to do this legit, we'd have to hunt for something a shiny so we could fly around. But I feel like it's all right to maybe just get something. Yeah, the Hoothoot must be asleep. So Pidgeotto is probably one of the flyers that we can get from here. Oh, Farfetch'd as well. Into Dominic, how are you doing, mate? Great to see you. Hope you're having a fantastic Thursday, mate. Flying Entei, yeah. Come on, Farfetch'd. Taurus. Once Darkrai shines, I might start a Heart Gold Soul Silver shiny playthrough. You should do it. It's been like one of the most fun things I've done, like Nuzlocke playthroughs. We've been very fortunate. Like that encounter number is the total of encounters that we've done to get the team, you know, which is incredible when you think about it. That's under like 2 times odds that we've got a team of 6 basically. I know the Gyarados is kind of for free, but same time, you know. Do you know that there's a Hot Wheels stunt show in Italy? I did not. Will you be going to it? Ente really wants to be part of your party. I know it needs to shine if it does. Imagine if it was shiny. Imagine if we lucked out like that. I have to catch it and send it to James. Experience here is decent for leveling up. This will help. Enjoy dinner, my friend. But I'm also going for another Giratina and Shaman too. But Darkrai is the one that I need for the decks. Oh, well, good luck, mate. I hope that you manage to get it soon. We're going after another Giratina and Shaman. That is exciting. That they're on. They are Generation 2. Headbutting the trees. Yeah, Hoothoot I think can appear through the day, to be honest. It looks like headbutting the trees can make Hoothoot appear, but I don't know why we're not getting anything when we've headbutted. I guess it's only certain trees will spawn certain Pokemon. On a Discord server said I wasn't a fan of Torterra, and the user told me that Torterra was one of the best starters. I called it Trash Terra as a joke, but they took it personal. Oh, that's not... I know it's a joke. They just must love it so much. I do like Torterra, but I wouldn't have said it's one of the best starters. Not for me anyway, but... No, nothing. Might also go for Spiritomb again to get it in a Premier Ball. That would be wild, mate. Kaylee, I'm so pumped for Switch 2. The direct is around my April birthday. Nice. I hope it comes out not long after the direct. It'd be a great birthday gift. That'd be a perfect birthday gift, wouldn't it? Very exciting. And Wolfie, thank you so much for the subscribe. Thanks for joining the channel. If you're joining the stream with us today, hope you enjoy it. Why is it so difficult to find a flying type Pokemon? Should have planned ahead from earlier on in this playthrough. Nothing, getting nothing. Fave, Sinnoh starters are Empoleon. Empoleon's great, isn't it? It'd probably be, for me, I'd have to say Infernape, I think. I just love Infernape. Chimchar as well. But I like all of the starters from Sinnoh. That's the thing. Like, all of the starters are really cool. So it's really hard to say a definite favorite. Whereas I'd be happy with any of them. But if I had to pick one, I guess I would have to go with Infinite. But it's probably only because I used it like quite a lot in competitive plays. So that might be the sway. So Farfetch'd has a 10% spawn rate. Hoot is 50% on trees. So I'm quite surprised, and it doesn't matter if it's day or night. It will have a 50% spawn rate. So I guess we could just keep trying trees. We'll probably have a bit better luck if we just land a tree that has a Pokemon spawn in it. Nope, nothing. Maybe better off going back to the early route by cutting through where Sudowoodo was. Yeah, oh, here we go. We've got an encounter. Is it a Hoothoot 50%? There we go. Nice. Okay, we were able to do it. So it's not a shiny, but we're just using it for the fact that we need a flyer. So let's use a Great Ball. Hopefully that's enough to just snag it. I would love to see a Sugar and Spice themed stunt show. It would be based on the webtoon by the same name. That would be very cool. Yes, thank you for the advice, James. We just need the Hoothoot to get in the ball. We're going to have to attack it. That's going to be... I can't believe they're that difficult to catch. It's only level 16. You would think that a Great Ball would be more than enough, even though full health. 3 third time's the charm. There we go. Okay, brilliant. So Pokemon Center, take on Price, then we'll come back, we'll take on Olivia, and then we're good to get on with... Well, that would only leave us one gym leader after that, so that puts us one step closer to going for Lugia. This is quite wild that we're very close to kind of finishing the gym leaders up and getting close to this Elite Four now. It's actually quite wild that we should, in theory, get to that point today of getting to the Lugia and starting the resets for Lugia. Which is, you know, it hasn't taken us too long really to get through the game. Move Pokemon. Hoothoot. We will put you in just for a moment. Put you in for Gyarados, because we can take you straight back out. And then we will teach you Fly. Just teach Gyarados fly. It's a flying type, right? There's no logic reason it shouldn't fly. I know, mate. I am with you all the way there. I don't know why. If Gyarados could just learn fly, it should learn fly. It can bounce, so it should be able to fly. So whenever I see Gyarados in the anime, it's always flying around. But for whatever reason, now we can go back to Mahogany Town. Yes. But before we do that, friends, I think I'm going to go and grab some water because I am out and I do need something. So I will put the be right back screen on. Now I'll literally be right back. I'll be 2 seconds. Right, you're back. This one. So if we get Gyarados back in a party, I'm hoping that the trainers in the gym are going to be enough for us to kind of level up so we can hit that or get close to the level cap. We definitely need Gyarados for this battle though, because I think the Pillar Swine at the end is going to be a little tricky. Seeing glitches where it's flying in Scarlet and Violet. Yes, and in PLA it literally flies around in the first area. So let's heal up just to make sure. Oh, Rich is, yeah, Rich. Only time I've seen it fly was PLA, yeah. The hopes. The fact that, like, as well, I just can't get my head around that Heracross can't learn U-turn. It'd be so good, especially if you pick up Heracross after the second gym. You get U-turn for beating the second gym. Heracross is there. It just makes sense that... yeah. Okay, this gym... Okay. First doll? I can't remember. I have no memory of this gym, really. I can't remember what the puzzles are like or anything. Swinub. I think... Oh, I'm not too sure. The Swinubs and stuff. Did they get Mud Bomb? Mud Slap. I remember I would always save and turn my game off right in front of the Pokemon centers in the older Pokemon games. I feel like I used to do similar things to that as well. Just to be like, yeah, done now. We'll come back. It's a weird like thing to do. I feel like I've always done similar stuff to that as well. When does Pokemon Day usually happen? Is it around the middle of the month or the end? Tob, it's the end of the month. So I think it's the 27th of February. So it's like 3 weeks today, basically, that we get Pokemon Day, which is going to be exciting. We'll have a long stream that day. We'll start early, get the hype going, and then I think it'll probably be like 2 p.m. UTC normally when it drops. It might change. Times might vary, but yeah, normally around that sort of time. But very exciting. I cannot wait for it. It's gonna be so good. The mean luck jinx. Isn't it usually on a Tuesday? I would say it would normally be earlier in the week, but I think they try and do it where they can, as long as it's not a Friday, and definitely never on a weekend. So they never do anything Fridays or weekends for lives. So I think a Thursday probably just puts it into that, because it's on that actual day where we'll be able to kind of do it. We need to go. How are we doing this one? Okay. This is very straightforward. This is way more straightforward than I thought it would be. So yeah, I mean, they could change the day of it, Olio, for sure. But I think it'll probably be on the actual day, because the 27th is a Thursday, I believe. Let's have a quick look. My calendar. 27th is a Thursday, yeah. So I'd imagine it'll be on the day. Let's go beep beep. We need to get some levels up for you as well, so. Yeah, we are all super outraged, Riley. The ice shard. Because the sea, I think Price has Seal, Dugong, and Pillar Swine. We should be okay. The level caps though from now until the 8th badge are not too crazy. I think 41 is the level cap, and then the Elite Four, I think the level cap's like 50 maybe. It's like the soft setup for the gym leader battle. Let's see how much a Thundershock does. Thunderbolt would be better, but I'm not sure when Ampharos actually learns Thunderbolt. The Flying Noodle Gyarados. I'm just happy that we were able to not lose it. I'm struggling to focus this morning on my workout. Just decrease the sets and increase the reps. I think I'm too interested in this stream. I'm sorry, mate. I'm disrupting your workout. Your all-important workout. It's all right. For one day. We'll be on to the Lugia hunt next, so that we might be there for a little while. It'll give you a chance to get back to the actual, the important things. All I want though for this playthrough is just to get through this whole thing without any casualties. I'm just hoping that we don't get complacent at any point. If we push that to there, then we'll be able to take on that trainer. I want to take on this trainer though as well, so I can't go that way. Okay, can I go here and there, and then we can take you on, get some experience points from you. I need to apologize. It's a credit to your entertainment and how much I love Hot Gold Soul Silver. I really thank you, James. This is very kind of you, mate. I'm just really hoping that if we get a remake this year, say we do, hypothetically, we get this black and white remake, I hope it's to the same level as this, with all the little details, because I feel like it is all of the small details that we've got in Heart Gold Soul Silver, like the overworld sprites, the Pokemon being able to follow us, all of the really cool little things that you've got in this game that make it, you know, so unique and such a good remake. I hope they've looked at this as an example to be like, okay, well, this is what we can do with a remake, and they do that similar sort of thing for black and white if we get it, you know. Pokemon Day announcement, if we got black and white announced though, would be the wildest thing. It really would. Draconified, good morning, mate. How are you doing? Great to see you, and thanks for joining this stream with us today. I'd rather an Ultra Sun and Moon remake than black and white. Wow, that is a bold claim, Nick. Ultra Sun and Moon remake would be wild. It's, I think, way too soon for us to get that. How would you feel if we got a black and white remake and then they announced that somewhere down the line in 2025 they will be porting the DS and 3DS to the Switch too? How would you feel about that? And then the likelihood is that we may then, if they port the older Pokemon games, start porting the 3DS titles to the Switch as well. It'd be a nice way for them to do it. Because I guess when bank and transport are closed, then it does close the door on those games as well, getting Pokemon in those games and porting them up. So they'll get, I feel like it's sad just to forget about those games. So we can get Prince that way, but we want to do this trainer. So what we'll do is we will battle you first, and then we'll take Prince on. Price. Prince? Why am I calling him Prince? The Prince, the Ice Prince. Price. Price, get it right. This is going to be some fat EXP from this one. The damage like on this. It's level 30. It's level 29. It's not too bad. Okay. Once used a Hoot Hoot on Crystal and named it Doof because of one of the songs in Phineas and Ferb special. My name is Doof and you do what I say. Hoot Hoot. Top tier lyrics. Top tier lyrics. Phineas and Ferb. That takes me back, mate. Riley, you can feel the love for Pokemon and Heart Gold, Soul Silver games. Every choice feels like one made by someone who played the originals 100 times. Yeah, you're so right with that, Riley. It just feels like a special game, and it always, I don't think there's some games which I'm not like, I don't feel super inclined that I want to go back and play through them, like, but then you've got like Heart Gold, Soul Silver, which I think I would never not want to play, and like it would never feel like a grind, or it would feel like a job to play through it to get to a certain point in the game, just because there's so much enjoyment out of it, you know. You're right, they just did such a great job with it. Let's switch, because I think it's the seal and then the Dewgong, isn't it? So price, is the price right? It is going to be tonight. We are taking you down to Funky Town. Come on, Price, let's get this. I didn't mean to suggest a distraction. No. Oh, honestly, James, don't apologize, mate, at all. Joined the playthrough and rather tired at this point of the week. Was happy to be here. Always grateful to have you here as well, mate. Don't think anything. I'm not thinking of it negatively at all. I just don't want to mess up your workouts. Ed, how are you doing? What is good Pokemon to farm Millstream next week? You're probably fine with like Annihilate or Iron Hands. I know it's like such a generic answer, but if you've got either of those trained in game, they're going to be fine, I think. You probably want to go with like Rage Fist though on Annihilate. There are going to be lots of different Terra types as well, so that's why I'd say just like the quick setup, easy to run through. Like, that's why Iron Hands, in my opinion, probably really good with like Thunder Punch, or Wild Charge, Drain Punch. It gives you good coverage against pretty much a majority of different Terra types that you're going to come up against, and you're not investing too much time in having to build something specifically for them, because they're pre-evolved Pokemon for one, so they're not going to have as high stats, and they're 5-star raids. So I think generally you should be all right with something like that. That would be my go-to. There will be specific Pokemon that you'll be able to probably build, take into it. Like, trying to think, is there a good, like a poison type would probably be quite good, but then trying to think, what, is there a poison type with Belly Drum? That would be ideal. I'm trying to think off the top of my head if there is. Riley, I know. Where is the Sneasel? Where is the Sneasel price? The Blizzard. Let's see how much this does. We take neutral damage from it. So it's... What is with this Gyarados? Don't get knocked out by the hail, please. Oh my gosh. Why is this Gyarados doing this to us? I can't bring in Chonkarita. Let's bring in Torn. Let's hit the Blizzard a bit better. Why? Why is everything critting our Gyarados? Why? How's the Mud Bomb gonna look against this? It's like level 34. Because I think it's got Mud Bomb. I'm gonna have to just pull up a damage calc just to have a look at this, because I'm a little bit worried at this stage. We need to get Heracross onto the board, really. Pillar Swine, level 34. Level 30. Let's have a look at Mud Bomb. What are we doing? What are we looking like? I don't think anything's EV'd in the gyms, so we can get rid of the EVs. And they're probably not max IVs either, I don't think. Mud Bomb does 59 to 74%. Heracross is probably the switch here. I think Gyarados is lax, yeah. Yeah. I think the Heracross is the switch, and then we resist. Well, we don't resist. We resist the Mud Bomb if that is what they go for. But we've got Brick Break, and we've got good special defense on the Heracross as well. So hopefully no Blizzard. Mud Bomb, that's fine. We resist. We'll take that like a champ. And now we've got the Brick Break, so we can just Brick Break it twice. And then we should be all right. Hera, come on. There we go. Ah, Heracross. Tone wants to learn Swift. Do we want to forget a move on Tone for Swift? Not really. No. Swift's not really that. Give up on Swift, yes. Today is the end of my shiny hunting event called Kill Week. Cigar Art, how has the shiny hunt week gone? Right, let's see. Brick Break, what's the damage going to be? We should be able to take stuff from the Dugong. I mean, we got the good enough special defense. Oh man, this Heracross is just, it is just the gym leader slayer. But yeah, Cigar, I hope your shiny hunting week is gone great. One hyper potion, that's fine. How much time spent on this playthrough? Chris, I will have a look. I think might be up to about 70 hours now, so not terrible, to be honest, for where we are. It's Thursday, not Sunday. I forgot. Yeah, it is Thursday today, yeah. And Sunday. Awesome, so you got a few days to go. Vader, you almost missed the Gyarados getting knocked out once again. This is like way too close. Oh. Let's see. I'll check Chris to see what that was way too close. We definitely earned the Glacier badge from Price. Or like I like to call him, Prince. Yeah, against Chuck. What was the crit against Gyarados? There was a crit and we survived on 1 HP against Chuck, and then just now we got Blizzard crit by the Pillar Swine. Took us down to 7 HP, and then the Hail chip took us down to 1. It's too much. This is too much. Let's get out of here. Like the Brilliant KO method and the Outbreak KO method. Nice. I recently did the Brilliant method in Sword and Shield for a while. It was pretty brutal. Not as brutal as the Aerodactyl hunt is in Sword and Shield at the moment, but it was a lot of fun. So I hope you've had some good luck with it. So like, let's go Eevee. And yeah, that's kind of it. Yeah, that's another good one for it. Reconified, I'm at 2,710 soft resets for Regigigas. No luck yet. It is gonna shine soon, my friend. It is gonna shine soon. It has to. Right, let's go and take on Jasmine. We need to get a flyer out. Gyarados will bench you just for a moment. Just for a moment. I feel like I need a citrus berry for Gyarados, just to give us that little bit of extra security. So time we've played, let's have a look. We've played for 67 hours 44 minutes. We've got 2 badges to go. No, we don't want to go here. We want to go not Violet City, Olivine City. Then we come back here and then yeah, it needs the focus Ash Ridge. Yeah, that's another good shout. Yeah, just to your luck is insane. Yeah, Chris, I was saying earlier, the encounters that we've done for all of the hunts so far are the 15,166. For all of for pretty much 5, because the Gyarados doesn't really count. So we've been very fortunate. I think the only one that's got close to going to odds was the Heracross. Everything and the Cyndaquil. So the Cyndaquil was nearly 8,000. The Heracross was over 8,000, but the rest of them have been pretty good. Actually, thinking about that that total can't be right. A total cannot be right, because it was pretty much 8,000 something for the Heracross in total for encounters on the trees. The Cyndaquil was definitely 7,000 something. Yeah, the Chikorita was 4,000. The Mareep was 2,000 and something, and the Geodude was 128, because that was just ridiculous. So that was the luckiest one. So it's more than that encounter. I'll have to go back and look at the totals and tally it all up. Move Pokemon. Move Pokemon. But yes, we've been very lucky. Time to sack Gyarados and shiny hunt something else. No. We are going to hunt the Lugia. So when we've done our last gym badge, we will go and hunt Lugia. Need to think of a way to deal with Kingdra. Heracross is normally quite good for the Kingdra. If it had guts and close combat, we can one-shot the Kingdra. So our level cap now is 35 as well, so we need to just change that. That goes to 35. It doesn't really change very much. So, and then our final level cap for our last gym is 41. So I think it might be time. Did we go and get Fire Blast first? I think for Tone. I think that's maybe not a bad idea. Yeah, let's go Goldenrod. It means getting that flyer out. I'm sorry, chat. I feel like it's... Let me just see when Quilava learns. Flamethrower. Just learned Swift, so I don't think it's going to learn a move for a few turns. Lava Plume and 35. Okay, so we... Lava Plume's not bad, actually. It's not as powerful as Flamethrower, but on 35 it's all right. Yeah, I think we'll be okay. I think we can save a trip. We can save a trip. Full odds is my favorite method. I do love full odds. There's something about it, isn't there, that's just... When you get those shinies, just makes them extra special. Pokemon Sword and Shield were my first Pokemon games. That's the reason I have a Nintendo Switch, and Sword and Shield actually are my second favorite games to play, but favorite is Shining Pearl. I do love Shining Pearl. Can I not battle any of these trainers? Why can't I battle these trainers? Do I just have to go straight into the battle with Jasmine? Yeah, I do. Okay, I think we need to do a little bit of training outside of this. Just to get our levels up a little bit to like level cap, because otherwise it's going to be... I think I've battled everyone along these routes though. I'm not sure where we can find trainers that are going to be... Maybe if we go to Mahogany Town and then... Trying to think. Is there any trainers about where we can potentially get our levels up a little bit? Grass type is my type. Did you battle everyone between Mahogany and Lake of Rage? Pretty sure we... I'm pretty sure we did. I mean, we can always go and check because it's like... No, this is Ecritique. So we're going to Mahogany now. So there must be more trainers up there, I think. And then maybe... Definitely from Mahogany to Blackthorn. Is it Blackthorn? I think it is. Look at Suicune just chilling. Could be shiny. I don't think it would be though, would it? I don't know when Suicune's shiny set. Love that it's just hanging there. Why have we done this? Why have we landlocked ourselves? You may do shiny hunting, aka while grinding. Who knows? Might get lucky. This is true. I think if we'll go up to Mahogany, up to the Lake of Rage, we'll see if there's any trainers, stray trainers up there. If there's not, then there's always, I guess the Pokemon are a bit higher level, so we'll be able to hopefully, yeah, and you never know, might get shiny luck up there. Wish Diamond and Pearl weren't chibi art style. Yeah, a lot of people feel the same, I think, about that. I don't mind it too much. There's that Pidgeotto that we were looking for. JTech, I need to put some work in tonight to kind of get us to a good platform, because I'm gonna tomorrow's stream we will finish off the Enamorous in PLA and then get the Manaphy, finish the decks in BDSP. So that's what I was gonna do to finish the week up tomorrow. But I've still got a long way to go on BDSP. But if I can put some hours in today, hopefully that'll set us up to be able to finish it tomorrow. So there's not like a huge amount to do on stream tomorrow, because I don't want to go into the stream tomorrow and be like, oh, we've got like 100 to do. It's gonna, maybe we might not be able to get it. It'd be nice to be able to just finish it all off tomorrow. So how about, have you done it yet? Have you got the Pokemon, or are you still grinding away? Rose, great to see you. How are you doing? I hope you're well. Great to have you join the chat. I don't think I've seen you since New Year and the holidays. So I hope you had a great time over the holidays and New Year and stuff. And everything is good with you as well. It's great to have you on the stream as always. Caleb, don't mind the chibi art style, but I would have preferred sprites or full 3D, yeah. I think alternative styles would have maybe been a bit better, but like I said, I don't mind the chibi art style so much. For me, it wasn't a deal breaker with the games. For some reason, I'm only missing Dialga now and in home, despite playing all of Brilliant Diamond. Strangely enough, I have Palkia, just not Dialga. That's so strange. So have you caught the Dialga? Or do you need to go? Because you can, if you knocked it out and didn't catch it the first time, I think you can respawn it by just battling the Elite Four, and it'll respawn so you can go and get it. Okay, so we've got some trainers. There's the fishermen aren't the ones that we want for our... The Gyarados is not what we want for our Quilava, for sure. This is not going to end well, this battle. I was not expecting the fishermen on the Lake of Rage. It makes sense for them to have Gyarados, but I was not expecting a Gyarados. Not a level 27 Gyarados either. Freshly caught from the pond. For some, and the biggest deal breaker was how buggy it was. Yeah, it was very buggy. And like you remember back to like when it first dropped, it didn't even have a load screen. Crazy when you think about it. Like it was the 1.1 patch, I think, that implemented the loading screen. So like the title screen and stuff just wasn't there. It's crazy. BDSP felt like a better release. Yeah, they definitely released it before it was ready to be dropped. They rushed that out for sure. And then it was very true to the originals with all of the glitches in that they had to fix. It's registered as caught in Brilliant Diamond Pokedex. And if it was sent through home at some point, it would have been registered there as well. I have no idea what happened to it. That's so weird. You didn't like trade the Dialga for a Palkia, did you? Remember the ice gym puzzle that you could just walk through the barriers? Yes, yeah. And you could, I think there was you could actually like lock yourself in the gym as well. There was a way where if you went a certain route in the gym, you took the maze a certain way, you could lock yourself in a square tile and you wouldn't be able to move out of it. So you'd have to reset your game. So like, so scary thinking like players who get onto that tile and like, there must be a way to get off this tile. I can't be locked in it, and then save their game on that tile and they're like forever locked. It'd be horrible. Yeah, there was lots wrong with that. Not sure really, but I'll probably end up playing through Brilliant Diamond once again. I'm happy on tomorrow's stream, once we've finished up, to trade you the Dialga if you need it, if you're around tomorrow. Just so you can put it in home. That BDSP Dex collection for Shiny Manaphy was really annoying. I finished it yesterday. Nice job, Rose. I'm happy to trade anything you need, Lee. Thank you so much, Rose. And great to hear that you managed to do it. You've got the Shiny Manaphy. That's awesome. That is so cool. I'm looking forward to getting both. Hopefully, the Manaphy's not too difficult to kind of finish up. I think if I just get the majority of things so there isn't a crazy amount of stuff to do, tomorrow we should be able to finish it up pretty soon. Then maybe if we get it finished earlier than I planned, we can jump in, and if we're at the Lugia today, we can continue that hunt. So Denchit, that's not a bad idea. If you do play through it again, like you could shiny hunt the Dialga. That'd be a cool shiny hunt to do. Is there any more trainers up here? Maybe this trainer? Nope. There we go. We got a trainer. I thought it was shiny locked in Brilliant Diamond. No, it's not. You can shiny hunt it. I did shiny hunt Giratina in Brilliant Diamond. One of my favorite shinies. Yeah, it's a great shiny Giratina. I do love it. The rain is not helpful here for us. One little bit. Johnny, how are you doing, mate? I hope you're well. What type of trainer are you, elemental wise? I'd always like to be a dark type, but it's not really one of the elemental types. I would probably, if I was to pick a trainer, there would be probably pick fire if I had to go on. Nickman, what was my most exhausting hunt? I would have to say our Deoxys hunt that we did. which we finished just last Friday, over 17,000 resets for it. So that was pretty brutal. So yeah, that's definitely our longest hunt, and that was pretty exhausting. So we started a hardcore Nuzlocke. It wasn't a shiny only run in Leaf Green. We did that, and that was to get to the Deoxys, and then we started the Deoxys hunt, which went on for a long time. Watch that one live. It's great to have you join us live to get it, but yeah, that was pretty tough. Like, it was getting to the point where I was like, I don't think we're ever gonna get this, but we managed to. Dark is good. Yeah, Dark's probably my favorite type. I love Dark type Pokemon. So favorite ball is Dive Ball, elemental type Fire. Got me. Yeah, all the fire types I would own would be in Dive Balls. Or Moon Ball. Moon Balls or Dive Balls, I think, are the two. I think that's everything in this area. So we're done. I think we can go east of Mahogany and see if this trainer's there. So actually, we don't want to go this way. We want to pick up that item that we keep forgetting to grab. What is everyone's thoughts on RNG tracking? I've never tried it, but watch Papa FA and BDSP vids and attempted to try for the legendaries. I've done it once, years. It was a couple of years ago in BDSP. I got the Darkrai using the blink method. I've never went back to try it again. I do have the Shaman to hunt in BDSP, which I've never done, but I want to do that. Just runaways. I don't want to do RNG for that. Ghost or Dragon are amazing. Yes, both types. Dragon type, you can't go wrong with Dragon, can you? But I love the videos that I'm a Blissey, Papa FAL put out. Yeah, I enjoy watching their content a lot. This guy not gonna let us past. No. This is literally just gonna be the same thing over and over until I get the badge so I can go. Yeah, okay. Fair enough. If I buy it, is he gonna let me go buy? I hope so. I hope I've not just bought this on the whim that you're gonna let me go past. Oh. Right, there we go. Why don't you slow down and enjoy sightseeing? Okay, we have to go back then. Fantastic. I didn't know we'd be like literally gate kept until we've done the gym. Guess we're gonna have to just go in then and do it. Maybe we have to go and buy Fire Blast. Maybe that is the play. And the Steelix isn't gonna be like too difficult. I wouldn't mind knowing what Jasmine's her Pokemon. Hot Gold, Soul Silver, just to see. Let's go to Goldenrod and we'll buy Fire Blast just so we've got it. And then I can have a look. So Magnemite level 30, Thunderbolt, Thunderwave, Supersonic, Sonic Boom, Magnemite level 30 again, and then the Steelix, which is going to have Rock Throw, Screech, Sandstorm, and Iron Tail. Okay, so Gyarados is not the best. Dropping in Intimidate's pretty good, but the Rock Throw is going to be annoying. Meganium wouldn't be too bad here. If we just had Leech Seed, it would be super, super useful. Floor 4 we need to go to. I think I'm just worn out trying to shiny Arceus 4 months in. Oh, that pain, the pain. Caleb, fire has always been my favorite type and I'm chomping it to bits. to someday to get a fairy fire type. Fairy is close second. That is a type we all need. Why am I going to floor 1? That is not where we need to be going. Fairy fire type would be so hype. 6th floor, we don't want to be here. Where do we want to go? 4th floor. I think I'm just yeah, from the Arceus. Michael, I hope you manage to get that Arceus soon. Your long hunt is come to an end. It must be the floor above. It must be floor 5. Nope. And it's definitely not floor 6. Pretty sure you're not the TM people. You are. Okay. So, Fire Blast. I worry about this battle going into it. I don't worry about the Magnemites so much. I feel like Heracross will be able to kind of deal with them pretty well with the Brick Break. It's just... I mean, a charcoal boosted Fire Blast should be enough to deal with the Steelix. I think what we'll have to probably do is cycle Intimidate between, like the Gyarados. If we can just cycle Intimidate on the Steelix, we should be fine to get Quilava in and then do the job that we need. These old school roadblocks are the most annoying parts of the older games. They feel so tacky. I know, it's like, yeah, we can't go that. Oh, okay, we can't go that way. It's like almost a bit of hand holding along the way. Gen 10 is very nostalgic of Gen 2 in terms of story and completely unique legendaries. Oh, me too. Be great if it has similar sort of vibes, wouldn't it? No, we need to go Olivine City. I mean, the one thing that we could do is go in Simwood and we could take the route up to the Safari Zone. There's probably trainers up this way where we could kind of level up. Because it's through the cave system, and then once you're through the cave, you go through the other bit to the route to level up stuff, don't you? So that's an option that we could do. Or we could just go into it now. I think we probably go this route and then go just level up just slightly. I don't want to take any unnecessary risks. This is the only problem at this stage where I'm like, we don't need to risk things if we don't need to. Just because of the shinies, it's taken us so long to get them. It would feel a bit dumb to just kind of throw it away just like that, you know? I'm sure there's a route once we get through here where there'll be some trainers. And the Pokemon should be a much higher level. Probably not going to help us so much against the hikers. But any EXP's useful. Kyle, yes, we got shiny Deoxys. Yeah, we got it on Friday last week, my friend. So it's done now, which is incredible to think that we finally got it. Like I've said, and I said it from the start of that, once I'm able to, I will be trading the Deoxys over to Emerald. I'm gonna use the glitch in there to duplicate a bunch of them, and then I'll slowly start to trade them up through Bank and Home, and we'll do a giveaway in Scarlet and Violet for them. But like I said, it's going to take a little bit of time to just do that, but I will start to get that started over the next couple of weeks, and then we'll do a giveaway for it, which will be a lot of fun. This is a problem with the Fire Blast as well, that it misses, and it has that, it's prone to miss. I mean, the thing is as well, like if you look at that set for Steelix, Ampharos isn't terrible against it because the Iron Tail will resist, the Rock Throw and neutral to it. So Screech Sandstorm, I mean, it's kind of fine. We can get in there, we can flash it a bunch of times as well. So we've got ways to really mitigate it quite well. I think it's worth just getting to the level cap now with stuff, because if we don't and we go in and we lose that match, we're going to be full of regret. These Dunsparce are not the most fun to go up against. They've blatantly got rollout as well. These defense curls. One Fire Blast is all we need. It's stop being super fully paralyzed. But a Let's Go Marrow would be funny and would have another use for my Pokeball controller. I would love to see a game like that come to the Switch 2. It's like the entry game. Let's Go Johto. Wonder if they would do it. Let's Go Pichu and Marrow. I know, Roz. You were like there for like a mainstay on pretty much all of them as well. Sorry that you didn't catch the live when we got it, but it's finally done. It's finally done. I honestly I thought it would never happen. Thought we'd be destined to be in Leaf Green forever, hunting it, but it's done and we've got it. Johnny, hey late. Before I forget, did you check my date, mate? I'm not even lying. I started writing out a reply to you yesterday. I'm sorry I haven't got back to you yet. And then I got distracted. So it's not that I don't want to reply. It's I do. Yes, and I will, mate. Yes. So we'll just have to sort out some time to help out with it. We got Rock Blast will be what we'll use. Magmar. I'll at least watch a video. The reaction's quite funny, Roz, so you'll have to let me know what you think. I laughed a few times watching it back. Kyle, 5 out of 6 days ago. The one Deoxys stream I didn't watch. Oh, mate. The one. I know. It's typical, isn't it? The one right after the one I didn't watch 2 Deoxys streams ago. The live is still up on the channel, so if you want to relive that nostalgic feeling of the Deoxys popping up. Can't you get Flamethrower on the game corner? Oh, we can. We could play Voltorb Flip, can't we? Yeah. Voltorb Flip. Get Flamethrower. There must be Ice Beam there as well. I'm thinking, Yongli. Aaron, how are you doing? Congrats on Deoxys. Thank you, mate. I've been grinding BDSP and got Ho-Oh Monday and just bought Omega Ruby for 3DS. So more to come. Aaron, that's very exciting, mate. Oras is a great game. It's got some banger hunts in it as well. Really good hunts. So I hope you have a blast with it, and congrats on getting the Ho-Oh as well. That's awesome, mate. Have we got a berry to potentially? We haven't got a heal berry. We're very low health. That's slightly annoying, but we'll have to make do. Super potion. There we go. Okay. We pretty much here now because there's more trainers. Lagging Tail's quite a nice item. If we can get something with Trick, we could really take advantage of that. I had a feeling the one stream I missed Monday would be where everything happened. I still got to go back and rewatch. It was a fun stream on Monday. Sorry, it wasn't Monday because we couldn't do Monday because I had issues getting the capture card set up. So I spent the entire day Monday kind of sorting out. This is not the most ideal. Oh, we haven't got Gyarados in our team. Chonkarita, and do we switch to... I want to switch in Ampharos either. Well, you could switch in Heracross, I guess, as well. Yeah, let's switch these two just to be safer. Yeah, I spent most of Monday trying to repair my computer, my PC, to get this to work, which it did. So we kind of jumped in on Tuesday. Deoxys' reaction was genuinely hilarious. The hands on the head were more disbelief than happiness. Yeah, such surprise, mate. Crazy. It was the hat off. It's like the quick hat off moment. So funny that was the natural reaction for that. Couple with Onyx and Cloyster. I didn't think about that until you just said that, Johnny. Your mind, not mine. The shiny sprite for Taunt following behind is great. That gold is great. Love these games. I know, they're so nice, aren't they? Like, oh, I love the fact that they could have been so easy for them just to not do the overworld sprites shiny if they were shiny, but I love the fact that they did it, you know. I forgot this couple was up here. Useful experience for the team. Nothing levels up though. Duff and Ida. Yeah, me too, Michael. You can't help it though when you've got people like Johnny Hacks in chat, muddying the waters. There's got to be a Pokemon Center up here. Yes, there is. Okay, we can heal at least. That's good. Lumpy, good to see you, mate. Good morning. How is your day, my friend? I hope you're doing good. Great to see you, as always. Would you have started a shiny Deoxys hunt if you'd known how long it would take? Yeah, I would have. Because getting it and having it now it's like such a special hunt that I've always wanted to do. So I think even though knowing that it would take such a long time to do, I think it's worth it. And I think I would have still committed to it. I think even before Friday, I was expecting it to go on for a lot longer. So for us to get it on Friday, it kind of cut us a bit shorter than what I was thinking. But I was locked in. I was like ready to just keep going until we got it. So yeah. But I don't think I expected it. I thought it would be a long hunt, but I didn't expect it to be as long a hunt. Oh, we can get some nice Pokeballs. We'll get some quick ball. Not biggest fan of quick ball, but we'll get a couple over here. Just in case, because we can get those for Lugia. They'll be useful, and Dusk Balls will be useful as well. Let's get 20 of them. Although we should have the Master Ball by Lugia anyway, so... Okay. Well, we're healed up. We can go back. Hopefully encounter some stuff, and then we'll take on the gym leader. What do you think about the new TCG Pocket set? I like it. It's just really difficult. I can't seem to get the cards that I want. The Palkia. I have not pulled Palkia or Dialga, and it's kind of frustrating. I've opened about 40 packs so far, and I've pulled a lot of the other EX cards, just not those ones. And I'm like, really need those for the decks I want to kind of play, test, and things like that. So it's a little frustrating, but I do like it. The new cards in the set are really nice, and I think we're going to get another one around Pokemon Day, aren't we? Like a smaller expansion, like the Mythical Island set. You plan on putting any ribbons on Deoxys as well? It's still in Gentry. I think that would be a good idea before I trade it up for sure. I think it's definitely worth putting some ribbons on it for sure. I think I need to do the Elite Four in Leaf Green before I can actually trade it up anyway, so we'll be able to get that ribbon for one, and I should do some other ones. I know that Riley mentioned that he would help out with some of them, and I'm sure if I need some help on how to go about getting certain ribbons, I'm sure you guys will be able to kind of help me out with those as well. But yeah, I think it would be a cool idea to get the ribbons before trading up. Hoppip, love a shiny Hoppip. What ball type did he get the Deoxys in? Hope Luxury Ball. Kyle, it was a Master Ball. I did try. I didn't really go that prepared. I did try all the balls that we had, so we didn't manage to get it, so we just ended up Master Balling it. Rad Dad, good morning. Here's what I'd say if you all actually awake. Good morning, mate. I hope you're having a good start to your day at least. It's great to see you as always. And yeah, thanks for hopping in, mate. We are just doing a little bit of level grinding before we get to the next gym, because there's no trainers on the way to Jasmine, so we need to try and level up a little bit. The Golbat. We also need to get the contest ribbons in Mount Battle and Coliseum. And yes, pal, I'll give you a hand. I have all the Poké Blocks needed for good stats. Thank you so much, mate. I cannot say how much I appreciate that. You're the first one to get one of those Deoxys. You play Pokemon Infinite Fusion? I have not. No. What's it like? The Poké Dads are here. Can't wait to see this random level grinding shiny. Rad Dad. What do you reckon it would be if we got one? We've only got a few levels to go with everything. What do you think? I'd love a Crobat, to be honest. That'd be good. No Sauce, how are you doing today? I hope you're well. I'm hearing that you're officially gonna ribbon master the shiny Deoxys. Well, I don't know ribbon master. I would love to give it a go. I think that would be pretty epic. Ribbon master it and then transfer it to Emerald, then duplicate it and then trade it up. Have I got enough time before banking stuff closes? That's the big question. Marrow. Can we do this with just Headbutt? I feel we can. Shouldn't knock us out. We might flinch it as well. Bubble Beam. We're good. We're good. I was just thinking something in the Zubat line. Probably natural spawn with Golbat that we'd need to evolve. I'm not gonna lie, I would love a shiny Crobat. It would fit the color scheme as well that we've kind of got going on in the team, wouldn't it? I think that's all the trainers that we've got around here. So we can do some encounters in the cave, and maybe we get a rare shiny on the route to level 35. Shout out to fellow dads. Can't wait for the wee boy to be old enough to appreciate the world of Pokemon. Yes, Michael. It's always an exciting thing. You know, I tried to get Thea into it, but I don't want to push it too much. I want it to kind of really she enjoys it, but I don't want to push her into it and be like her to not enjoy it. So I just let her pick it up casually when she's got time and she kind of feels like she wants to play. She loves shiny Pokemon, but she just hasn't got the patience to shiny hunt. She just expects to go and get a shiny, which a lot of the time, to be fair, if you're doing a mass outbreak, that can happen, but she needs to learn the art of the shiny hunt, that it's a very patient thing. If you got really desperately, I could send you the games I use with the teams for getting all of the ribbons in each battle tower, but you should have time. Yes. Oh, thank you so much for the offer, Riley. I really appreciate that, mate. I should have time to do it. Be fun to do on stream as well. If we can get all these little, I say little things, but if we can get the Hot Gold Soul Silver kind of on the way, we can get the Manaphy and Amaris done tomorrow. all these like little odd adventures that we're doing wrapped up, then yeah, that would be a cool one to do, to kind of finish it all up. But they didn't allow Apri balls in GBA games because fast ball shiny Deoxys. I know, mate. It would have been fantastic, wouldn't it? Fast ball shiny Deoxys. That would have been the one. Five now, Johnny. Yeah. She did pretty well in Scarlet and Violet, to be fair. I had to help her with a few things. Gets kind of bored with the gym battle stuff. Likes doing the breeding side of it and catching. Just catching and nicknaming stuff, which I find hilarious. The nicknames are top tier. It's a dreaming. How are you doing? I hope you're well, my friend. Lumpy. I know, mate. It feels like such a long time ago. But yeah, we'll see how it all pans out in the next few. I'd love to do competitive. She's got a cousin that I really think we got him at 2DS for Christmas, and he loves it. And I'm really he's got a very kind of tactical brain when approaching things. So I'm like, oh, there's hope here for a competitive player. So again, I don't want to push him into it, but I'm like, put some Pokemon games on there for him. I'm like, oh, if you just stumble across these and then you like them, we'll see where it goes after a while. Maybe we can tutor you and you can be a next Pokemon champion. Brian, here you are. Good morning, mate. I need to thank you in person for, again, the amazing sprite work that you did, that we're able to represent the team so well on stream. So thank you once again, my friend. I hope you're having a great start to your day. Illustrations looking good, mate. Top tier. Kind of like the Apri balls are locked out of Gen 3. It makes the shinies caught in that Gen feel retro. Yeah, there is that feeling to it, isn't there? Just there's always that hope. Always that hope, isn't there? The Machoke. Machoke almost looks like it could be shiny, and like, yeah. I swear the color difference between my DS to the what's on screen through the capture card is slightly different. It's way more purple, that Machoke, than it actually is. Oh, Riley, nice. You played the Ho-Oh team with Weavile. Yeah, I played, and then I kind of just sacked it off on the Sunday because I was like, the team was just not. I put the team together like an hour before the team lock. I literally had like 5 minutes before the team lock finished and the tournament began. So I put together a Groudon team, and it's just it just had some holes in it. I just completely overlooked, so it made some matchups really, really bad. So I had some good wins with it. It was Araquanid, Trick Room, Groudon team, which was really good, and I think there's a lot of potential there with Araquanid. So good at just locking stuff out with the wide guard. And I played, actually, it was quite smart, or at least I thought it was really smart. So you would think there would be a conflict with the Groudon with the Sun with the Araquanid, but I played Utility Umbrella on it. So I could still hit super effective damage on the liquidation, which caught so many players out, and it was really, really strong. But yeah, I just think I just left myself way too open to not having better ways to deal with Raging Bolt in particular. That was really tricky for me to go up against. So yeah. But otherwise, it was good. There was some lessons to be learned, but I'm pleased he played the Ho-Oh Sneasel teammate. Gen 3 Machamp, 100% looks shiny. It's just green for no reason. Just green. Just the regular sprite, Riley. I need to come across one. I guess Elite 4 will probably come across one. Build the coolest team the day after the GC. Always the way, Johnny. I got randomly inspired, literally had a light bulb moment. I'm so bummed I didn't get to use that. There's another one coming up very soon, so you get the opportunity. I love those moments though when you do, and it's just like everything clicks, and the team, you can build it in like literally a couple of minutes and you know it's done. don't get them very often, but looking forward to seeing how that does, mate. Sounds like a cool team. Araquanid is so good. It's like a truck with liquidation. Yeah, it's so strong. And I think as well, obviously closed team sheets like best of 1, or maybe even you could probably get it in best of 3 where players don't really know what the utility umbrella does, where you could really catch players off where they were, you know, leaving things that were like threatened, like a Groudon in the sun. They were like quite happy to leave in front of Araquanid, and you think, ooh, we shouldn't do that because this liquidation is gonna pick up the knockout. Especially when I had like Farigiraf on the team with Helping Hand, and he could just Helping Hand liquidation in the sun and just cut things down. It was really good for that. It was really good against like Tornadus in particular, even when the rain's up. So the utility umbrella will ignore the fact that Bleak Wind Storm hits 100% in rain. In thunder, they can still miss because it acts as though the weather's not there. So it's a really good item, especially with that combination of Groudon and Araquanid. And I do think there's some potential there, but I don't know whether or not anyone will really take it on and play it. It's about the Groudon. I guess with a Araquanid and maybe Crydon, if you had like a Crydon hybrid Trick Room team, maybe that could work. So potentially. Never used Utility Umbrella. That's awesome. Yeah, it's a cool item. It was because I was kind of like stuck for items on the Araquanid, and I hated the idea of running it with the Groudon. And I was like, oh, Utility Umbrella. There we go. There is the item, and it really worked. Lunala, Talia Room with Roaring Moon. Forgot to describe the team. Nice. Lunala, Tail Room. Very nice, mate. Very strong. Lunala is really strong as well. I do like Lunala. I think the utility that you get with it, with the Wide Guard, Trick Room, Power Herb options, Calm Mind is another alt. I think it's got some really unique things that allow it to be so offensive as you're restricted, but also a really good support at the same time. Absolutely rocked a Kali Shadow player with the Sneasel. One-shot him with knockoff. Outfed because of Ho-Oh set up the Tailwind. After that, Ho-Oh just swept with Sneasel surfed and popped the weakness policy. I love that, mate. That team is wild. I do love it. I would love to try it out. If you've got a rental of it, it'd be great to run on the ladder. $12-2, Johnny. That's great, mate. Congrats. Right, we're at level 35 and we've got Lava Plume. So, yeah, we'll forget. Because we're going to go predominantly special on the Quilava Typhlosion. So, let's get rid of the Flame Charge. Lava Plume is nice. It gives us 100% accurate fire type move against those pesky steel type Pokemon. But Fire Blast should be enough to pick up. It's annoying. One more level and we get Typhlosion. The rest of the team isn't anywhere near level cap, but I don't think we need to worry too much about that right now. I say that. I guess we got Golem as well. Like Golem's like really solid against the Magnemite stuff because they just can't do anything to Golem. Mahogany Town. That's where we need to. No, it's not. We need to go to Olivine City. Yes, that's where we need to go. Utility Umbrella Araquanid is crazy, Lee. You're insane for even thinking about it. Yeah. It worked so well, mate. It really did. It was a good. It just made so much sense when I was like looking through options. I was like, yeah, it just works. And then with Leech Life as well, you've already got the recovery option. Like you could go Lunge, but I think Leech Life's... The only problem is Leech Life's not that strong. But it can do a decent job. It can pressure things like Indeedee pretty well. And other psychic types. Few and far between in the format, but you know, it's a good option. It's good against like the Ogopons as well. Like Araquanid just bodies pretty much most of the Ogopons. You got to be a little bit careful because of the grass type attack. You've got obviously just neutral damage from them, but I ran Grass Terror on it, so in Trick Room I wouldn't need to worry about like a Mungus Spore, and then I could also Trash Slice to get around like the Rillaboom stuff that was weak against. Hit a wall with gaming just lately, which really makes me sad. I have 2DS that I've never used, and I'm thinking of modding it. Any suggestions for tutorials? Off the top of my head, I'd have to look, Roz, at who videos I've watched. I can't think of a creator off the top of my head, but I'll have a look when we finish the stream. I'll send you a DM with any suggestions if no one else has suggested anything before then. Okay, Nugget, you are up. And I think what we could do, we've got berries that would be actually quite useful in this battle. We've got the Babiri berry, which we can give to Golem, which would mean that we actually resist the Iron Tail from the Iron Tail, because then the Steelix can't do anything to us, at least for one turn. So we can pretty much get around the Magnemite. We've got at least one turn with the Golem. Looks so good. Look at it. Look at it. Like, look at the little waddle. Ah, it looks so good. All right, we're good. Okay, here we go. Are you EV training or just leveling up? Just leveling up at the minute, Brian. I think I might have to do some EV training for the next gym, because I think that one against Claire is going to be a little bit tricky with us not having any real super effective attacks into her. But Jasmine, here we go. Thank you for your help at the Lighthouse, but this is different. Please allow me to introduce myself. I am Jasmine, gym leader. I use the Clang. Steel type. Do you know about the steel type? They are very hard. Do you know about the steel type? Which one? Jasmine. They are very hard, cold, sharp, and really strong. I'm not lying. There we go. Remember playing new games the first time and learning Leech Life changed from 20 base power to 80 when Golbat one-shot me. That's brutal way of learning that changed. But yeah, crazy jump. Right, let's get this. Oh, we outspeed. Should just be, probably have sturdy though. Oh, it doesn't. Okay. Steelix in next, I think. Nugget. Nugget is too good. This Babari Berry. That's it. We just weaken this Steelix as well. Let's see. Get a big magnitude 8. That's what we like to see. Can we two-shot it? I don't know if we will. Nah. Look at that. Sandstorm. We like that. Yes. Yeah. Steel is super effective, Riley. But we've got a resist berry on our Golem. So we've got the Babari berry. So if it goes for the Iron Tail, we will at least weaken the super effective attack for one turn. So this should activate a berry now. There we go. Panicking for a minute because I was like, why is the berry not activating? So we'll not stay in because another one will probably take us like down to the point of it being very close to knocking us out. We'll switch in Guppy. Let's pray we don't say a rock throw here. Wouldn't make much sense from the AI to rock throw into Golem, but you never know. The Iron Tail, that's what we like to see. Okay, that's fine. No crit this time. That's good. That is good. And then we'll switch again into Chonkarita, because we'll get a rock throw coming out now. If we get lucky, we'll avoid it. We can get a reflect set up, and then we can get... Oh, there we go. There's the RNG helping us out a bunch. Get this reflect up. That helps us out. And then we can get... Quilava in. Sandstorm goes down, so yeah, we'll get Quilava in now, and then we can... I think a Lava Plume from this range will get it. I don't think we need to go to Fire Blast, to be honest. Yeah, so there we go. think Lava Plume will be enough. We've got the charcoal item, so it should boost it enough to pick up the knockout. Yeah, there we go. Okay. And then we've just got the Magnum meat to beat. And then we've got our sweet scent. Oh, it's handy for hunting, but we'll keep all moves for now. Magnamite. Do we just stay in and just fire blast it? I think we do. Let's just wrap this up. We don't even need to go back to Golem. The Golem did a solid job. Babiri Berry was definitely a massive win there for us, because it just gives us that security where we don't need to worry about the Steelix kind of knocking us out. Ah, here we go. Chonkorita is evolving. Thanks, Bits of Dreaming. There we go. Into the beautiful, magnificent, shiny Meganium. So good. Johnny, thanks for coming by, mate. You as well. Have a great rest of your evening, and I will get back to you. I'll make sure to finish off that DM, mate. Chonk time. Chonka wants to learn Petal Dance. Ah, I love Petal Dance, but the fact that you get locked into it is just super frustrating. I don't think we've got room for it either, you know. It's just not the most optimal, especially in a game. No, yeah, give up on it. Yeah. Zagar, how are we doing? You are a better trainer than me in both skill and kindness. In accordance with the league rules, I confer upon you this badge. The mineral badge from Jasmine. There we go. This badge, all Pokemon including traded Pokemon up to level 70 will obey you without question. Please take this too. Is this Iron Tail? I think it will be. Okay, so I think that's a seventh. That's a 7th badge. So we got one more to go, and our level cap is now 41. So that is fantastic. Actually used Meganium to get my gold symbol in the factory. I used to be my least favorite of all starters, but now kind of clutch changed my opinions. That's cool, mate. Osirus, how are things going? I called because something weird is happening with the radio broadcasts. They are talking about Team Rocket. Osirus, do you know anything about it? Maybe Team Rocket has returned. No, that can't be true. Sorry to bug you. Take care. So I guess this calls for us to hightail it over to Goldenrod to investigate what's happening. I'm just wondering, chat, if it's a good time, because I don't have long left on the stream today. If it's a good time to wrap up now, and then this kind of sets us up nicely for our next stream where we can then come in, beat Rocket, get our gym badge, and then get to Lugia. But it would take us to Monday if we're doing the I guess we don't need to do the Enamorous stuff tomorrow. I guess we could. I'm enjoying this. So what would you guys prefer? Would you prefer tomorrow's stream? We get the Enamorous, we get the Manaphy, or we leave that till next week and then we get to the Lugia tomorrow in this? Like, what would you guys prefer? Because that's the big question. That's the big question. And I'd rather kind of like, I'm enjoying this, but I'd rather do something that you guys would be preferably would like to view rather than just doing what we'd scheduled. I was going to say Hulk Gold playthrough, but if people want to change it up, I'm okay either way. Cool. Thanks, James. Is this on 3DS? Yes, it is. Yes. So I'm fortunate enough to have a capture card already built into this one. So yeah, that's how we're streaming it. I get Gyarados out. Well, we'll see. I guess if there's no preference, then I'll see how we feel in the morning, and then I'll make a decision before we go live. So look out for the thumbnail. I'm good with the playthrough. Feel like it's been waiting so long, but good with finishing Dexter's 2. Looks super huggable. An Amorous Manaphy next week, maybe. Yeah, watching either way. Okay. Okay, then. Maybe we do an Amorous Manaphy like Monday. If we can get to Lugia tomorrow, that would be the dream, because then we can start that shiny hunt, and like we're at almost the end point of the first part of this playthrough. And then if we get to that, then we could do the Enamorous, we could do the Manaphy starting next week, and then come back to finish the week off with the Lugia hunt, and then dip in and out of that. That would be good. I think it's up to you how you're feeling. If you're ready for jam some Nuzlocke and your head is in the zone, send it. If you want some low stakes, relaxing, get home shinies. Yeah, that's the thing. I think I would probably prefer this. And Tone coming in. Thank you so much, Tone, for the super chat. Hope you're all well. Good to see you as always, mate. You as well, my friend. I am doing great. Really enjoying that we able to jump in and play this game. So I think maybe tomorrow we'll save it here. I tell you what we'll do as well. We'll save in front of the Pokemon Center just because nostalgia's sake. Yeah, I think what we'll do, we'll wrap it up here. It's a good place to kind of save it, and then we'll jump in. We'll do the rocket stuff tomorrow. We'll come back to this tomorrow, and then we'll do the deck stuff next week. Tone, again, thank you so much. But yeah, thank you so much to everyone that's come out to the stream today, joined us in this one. Sorry it's not a long one today, just because I've got stuff on this afternoon, so I will be out, so I couldn't stream as long as I'd like to. So hopefully tomorrow we'll have a longer one. We'll get to that Lugia, we'll start the hunt there, and it'll be a lot of fun. But thank you once again, friends. I hope you have a great rest of your day, whatever you're up to. Enjoy. Is there a live event going live tonight? I think yes, shiny event for the Fletchling and all of the other bird Pokemon around the DLCs. So all the bird type Pokemon with all shiny boosted chances. Mr. Holbrookie, how are you doing, mate? I'm sorry, you're coming in just as we are finishing today, finishing a little bit earlier. Sounds like a great plan. Thanks for having me. Thank you for being here, mate, even though I was half asleep. Half asleep, always full power, mate. Always great to have you, as well as everyone else. I'm sorry, Mr. Holbrookie. Yeah, but we'll finish this off tomorrow, so that'll be a lot of fun. Right, friends, on that note, take care of yourselves, have a great rest of your day, and I look forward to catching up with you tomorrow. Take it easy, friends. Until then, take care. Bye bye.